everybody involved. The main villain, if you will, in the piece is probably the National Rifle Association, the NRA, because they made it clear that they were opposed to almost every part of the legislation that was on the floor in the Senate last month. But clearly, the Democratic senators who didn't support the legislation and the Republicans who voted against it are the main people responsible, obviously. The Senate rules were at fault for, to some extent, because they were considering these bills and amendments under a rule which required 60 votes to pass. There's nothing in the Constitution that says anything about 60 votes being what constitutes a majority in the Senate, but the Senate can set its own rules. They followed those rules because that was the way the Republicans and some of the gun rights senators proposed allowing the measure to come up for debate instead of being filibustered. So it all conspired to produce a failure. It's not the end of the road, though, because some of the senators involved in the original compromise that allowed it to come to the floor are talking with their colleagues about ways they could bring it up again. So, and the gun control supporters are mobilizing and say they will not go away, and they're going to keep pressuring their senators, and they'll have to pressure their congressmen too if they want this to get through Congress, to reconsider and vote the other way when it comes up again.